winner, here's the team of Chris Carnage and Bad Attitude, Brian Beech.
Chris Carnage, no stranger to foreign intelligence.
And you know, if you're having a... What?
Well, good. Well, why don't you leave then?
Well, before Patrick Black interrupted me, I was saying, if you're already on a streak of bad luck, can you think of two guys across the ring from you you'd rather not see? I mean, you're having a bad luck, your luck's down, you're having a losing streak. Oh, you got to wrestle Bad Attitude Brian Beech and Chris Carnage. Congratulations, have fun.
An interesting combination, to say the least, between Beech and Carnage, and that's exactly what you're going to get at the Luck of the Draw Tag Team Tournament next weekend. Seasons beatings here at the HWA Arena.
Who knows? It could be Chris Carnage and Al Hussein.
Could be. Be Quentin Lee and Andre Hart.
Jesse Hyde and Super Zeta.
Ed Gonzalez and Matt Stryker.
Well, Josh Rafferty and Pork Chop Cash. I've heard rumors.
Skeeter Muldoon and Hooks.
New tag team champions right there.
Someone's a little overconfident.
Or over-medicated, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
As Quentin Lee wishes he was sedated right now so he did not have to be experiencing this carnage, pardon the pun. The big slam, and I do mean big, is about to come up. Oh, and Quentin Lee comes down. Kara Kildare grabbing Gumbo Malone's notebook. I'm not sure if she's got notes or she's taking lunch orders. What's going on?
Well, she's taking her own lunch order. She's going to need a bigger notebook. What are they? They're busy over here conferring. Meanwhile, Quentin Lee can barely stand in the corner. You would think a secretary would bring her own notebook instead of stealing Gumbo Malone's. I mean, come on. Oh, wait a minute. Carnage dropping that big leg.
Well, a good secretary would, Hooks, but, well. Chris Carnage, oh, dropping a knee on Quentin Lee.
And Chris Carnage has not even broken a sweat here.
Hooks, I want to thank you for pulling yourself away from your Best of the Match Game DVD and joining us here for this exclusive action. All the fans watching on HWAOnline.com.
And Brian Beech just punched Quentin Lee right in the blank.
I wonder how big of a fan of the Match Game you'd be if you found out that Charles Nelson Riley has been auditioning for your role here.
Oh, my goodness. Big back body drop by Brian Beech.
Brett Summers wants the seat next to me on the other side.
You'd be a lucky man. Foreign Intelligence regrouping right out here in front of the broadcast table.
Gumbo, Gene Rayburn's got his eye on you.
Gene Rayburn's dead.
Oh. Rest in peace, man. Ali Hussein in there now with Brian Beech. And Brian Beech side headlock on the wrist. And oh, as you said, Hooks, I mean, times are tough. This is not a guy you want to be in the ring with. Brian Beech will only make it tougher.
Bad Attitude's not just a catchy nickname. Describes this guy's way of life. He's no fan of Foreign Intelligence, much like everyone else in this building. The big man tagged back in.
And fans have been with us for some time will recall Chris Carnage, Ali Hussein, where they used that ether to actually put the big man down, and that's pretty much been the only way Carnage has been hurt or put down for any length of time.
And all that did was further serve to enrage this big man. Tonight, instead of an ether rag, they might need a baseball bat or a bazooka to take this big man down. It looks like the bad luck streak continuing for Foreign Intelligence. They just do not seem to have it together here tonight.
Well, you know what? I am going to be examining this situation with Foreign Intelligence and be covering that in an upcoming Curtis Chronicle right here on HWAOnline.com. So stay tuned for that, all our online fans. A suplex there delivered by Ali Hussein. I certainly see two big weaknesses in the strategy of Foreign Intelligence.
I'm looking forward to reading that.
Are they standing outside the ring?
Maybe Foreign Intelligence should read it as well.
Maybe, I hope they do. I hope everybody reads it.
Hope it gets put up.
That too.
Snapmare out of the corner.
And Quentin Lee now getting that confidence as he's in control here. Oh, and because he's about to cheat.
Skeeter Muldoon, not exactly the sharpest knife in the drawer. Easily distracted and led astray here.
Skeeter Muldoon is more like a spoon.
And Quentin Lee still using that wrist tape. Tags in his partner. And this is the Foreign Intelligence we've seen before.
Well, this is the Foreign Intelligence that it was the most dominant tag team in the history of the HWA. Multiple-time tag team champions. And when they held it, I mean, they had a death grip on it. They didn't hold it just for a week or two. These guys dominated the tag team titles when they had it. And
it's almost like they don't seem to know what to do now that they don't have them around their waists.
it really was a huge part of their identity here. And Beech now being sent into the corner. And that is absolutely not where he wants to be, especially when you have Quentin Lee choking you out with some wrist tape.
Ali Hussein saying something to Skeeter Muldoon. I don't believe Skeeter Muldoon speaks Arabic.
I don't believe Skeeter Muldoon speaks English.
Grunts a lot.
I detected some Portuguese at one point, but I don't know.
That was after he fell and hit his head. It only lasted a day or two. And Brian Beech trying to draw from the strength of this crowd, making his way back up to his feet, throws an elbow, followed by another, breaks free of the grip. Brian Beech.
Oh, ducked those clotheslines, but did not avoid that drop kick. And
I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned this yet. Brian Beech has that street fight with Chimera at the Dayton Gym Club on December 30th.
he certainly does. Chimera and Beech are going to be in that. Beech said there was going to be barbed wire, thumbtack.
It's going to be ugly. These two men are just going to beat the daylights out of each other. Going to see some pure violence at the Dayton Gym Club, no doubt about it.
And that's, what Chimera gets. He came out here running his mouth, talking about how he's the toughest guy in all of the HWA. And
we'll see if he's tough in thumbtacks and barbed wire.
We'll see. Oh, look at that! Spine buster right in the center of the ring. But Brian Beech unable to capitalize. And what a tag team match this has been to wrap up this week's extended edition of HWA Adrenaline. Quentin Lee has made the tag. Can Brian Beech do the same? Yes, he can.
And Chris Carnage, a one-man wrecking machine, just destroying everything that moves in that ring. A meeting of the minds here, and I ain't talking about a meeting at the United Nations.
And how impressive is
What's Chimera doing out here?
Oh, wait a minute. Chimera. Well, you talked about it, Amanda Fire. That big street fight, that hardcore match.
Chimera obviously can't wait for that.
Look at Patrick Black in there, actually putting his hands on Chris Carnage.
Is
Are you
he
kidding
insane?
me?
Has he lost his mind?
And our security holding back Patrick Black. Not taking a whole lot of effort from our security guard.
Look at this, Quentin Lee trying to take out the leg of Carnage. Oh, come on, Ali Hussein, you